Well, hey everyone, welcome to Everyday Torah. My name is Traver. I've been a Christian for oh my gosh, I'm 50, so 45 years that I can remember, a long time. I've been reading the Bible ever since I went to seminary, and I want to take you all the way through the book of Romans. And I feel a little bit like Taylor Swift, where I'm doing some re-recording here. I don't like to relate myself to Taylor Swift, but I happen to know the Taylor Swift story. But long story short is I got done recording the first chapter of Romans, and I was looking through it, and it was the first time I ever used picture-in-picture, and I thought, man, those words are too small, and oh gosh, I just thought you just need to start over. So anyway, if this is a redo for you, you can go ahead to chapter 2, but for the rest of you, you need to know a couple things. Number one, if you are really, really well versed in the book of Romans, this might not be for you. My heart is to teach people who have really never picked up the Bible before. They've never read through Romans. They don't know what's going on. They might not even know who the Apostle Paul is. And so if that's you, if you don't know anything about Romans, this might be the series for you. It's like putting the cookies on the bottom shelf, making everything really understandable. Number two, it's that I am looking to not only explain Paul, but to show how Paul understands the law. The entire channel, Everyday Torah, is that the Torah, meaning the law that God gave all of his people at Mount Sinai in Exodus. You can read about it all the way through Exodus, but Exodus chapter 20. So it goes Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. There was a law given there. Now, in most of Christianity, you'll hear that Jesus fulfilled the law, or the law was done away with, or it's obsolete, going away. And I'm just going to say that's a huge misunderstanding. So what I'm doing is I'm unpacking Paul from that particular perspective of how does Paul engage the law. And he basically doesn't say do away with it. He just says, hey, don't use the law or try to do the law to earn salvation. But once you have believed in faith that Jesus has died on the cross for your sins, raised from the dead, and now you're grafted into the family of God, now do the law. So the law is good. It tells you what is right and wrong, but don't do it to be saved. Do it because you're saved. Do it because you're responding to God's grace. And then the last thing is I'm doing away with the 2-minute version. So in my first go at it, I did a long version and then a short version. And the 2-minute version, I just don't think it's worth the time. Let me tell you why. If you're coming to this channel, I want to teach you the Bible, and you just can't do it in 2 minutes. I understand that everyone wants their 2-minute sound bites and you want things fast. I totally get it. But there just comes a point that, if you want to make God your primary concern, if you really want to understand, you've got to put the time in. I really, really love God. And, just imagine me with my wife, Amy. We go out to a date and I say, hey, I really want a great date, but I want all of it in 2 minutes. Give it to me quick, and then let's get home. I mean, it just doesn't work like that in a relationship with God. So God is my whole life. And because of that, I want to slow down and really understand God. And if these things are all of interest to you, then I'd say stick around and watch the next videos. And I think that's it. I will see you in the next video.